Hey besties, welcome back to another Create Sim video. So today we are going to be doing another Halloween Create Sim. So I asked on the community tab what you guys, like different Halloween ideas you guys had. I already have like a ton, but basically I asked you guys and someone suggested elemental witches, but because I only just made a witch couple, I thought I would change it from witches to fairies. And you know what? I never make fairies. I think I've only made a fairy like once before maybe on the channel. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't really make fairies very often. They never really like were my thing. I'm much more of a mermaid kind of person, you know? But I thought we would do this today. So sorry I have not posted in ages. It hasn't been ages, it's been like a week, but it feels like forever. Basically my mic decided to just break on me because Clover tried to get in whilst I was recording a voiceover and I went to lose her in. That's my dog, by the way, if you don't know who I am. But my dog Clover, she tried to get into my bedroom. I went to lose her out, went to get her in, and my mic like fell and like broke. So that's really fun and fresh. So I had to buy a new one. Anyways, so I am still sort of in a sim rut, in case it was not obvious. I have not been able to make any more sims other than these guys. Luckily, I managed to make these guys. Honestly, kind of surprised that I did because I'm just not in Sims creating mood lately. Like, I'm in much more of a gameplay kind of mood. And it's really annoying because it's currently Halloween time, like October, and I really wanted to be able to make like loads of Halloween create sims this month. But unfortunately, it just has not worked out with my brain. But I still do like occult videos when it's not Halloween. It's just obviously it's more fun to do it now. But anyways, so let me actually get into the topic of this video because we are already like a minute in and I've yet to say it. So elemental fairies, the whole premise is that I wanted to make 4 fairies, 1 earth, 1 water, 1 fire, and 1 wind. And yeah, that's like the elements of nature or whatever. I did search it. I think that one of them was like gravity, but I just picture like Avatar The Last Airbender or whatever when they say like fire, you know? And I've never actually seen that, but I know that happens, I think. So yeah, anyways, I wanted to do this and I thought this was a really fun idea. So thank you so much for suggesting it. It was very fun to do and it actually made me want to make sims. So this first sim is called Afra. All these sims use they them pronouns. I figure if they're like the element fairies, like they don't have a gender, they just exist. And you know what? That's how I wish to be in life. Do you know what I mean? So so this sim is called Afra and they are the earth fairy. So they actually took me 55 minutes to make. Kind of shocking behavior if you ask me, but it's because they were the first one I made of the group. So like it kind of went down, like my speed of like making the sims was a lot quicker as the sims went on. But the first sim just took me so long to make. For some reason, I'm just so bad with making sims quickly. Like I don't know how, but like it just happens. Like it's one outfit, it's shocking behavior. But I think that they turned out really cool in the end anyways. So I do not mind because you know what? As long as my sim turns out cool, I don't care how long I'm going to spend making them. I mean, I kind of do, but like I don't mind. And like I made all these sims in one night and it was very fun to do. But anyways, so Afra. So I don't really know much about like elements and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go into the things, but earth is earth and earth is to me like plants, animals, that kind of vibe. So I wanted to give them this very like earthy, like fairy core, which obviously makes sense because they are fairies kind of vibes. And I think that they look amazing. So I gave them this really cool outfit. There will be a full CC list in the description down below. I did use like majority of the CC from this one creator called like Dark Fantasy or something like that. They have like the best Halloween CC or like a cool CC ever. Like honestly, I don't know how I do this creation without their CC. Like it's actually incredible. So I use so much of their CC. Like this outfit is, I think 2 of their wings are, the bracelets on this sim are, like honestly so much of the CC is by them. But yeah, so I gave them all like the traits and everything and the aspirations based on what I think of each one. Honestly, okay, I'm just gonna put it out there now. Wind was so difficult to make. That's the final sim we're making, so we're not even there yet. But I just want to say now before I forget, I gave the wind sim lactose intolerant. Aren't I hilarious? Like honestly, I'm really funny. I don't know how I'm single, you know what I mean? But anyways, I thought that was humorous. Anyways, where am I going with this? Yeah, so Afra is so cool. I don't know who my favorite is out of these guys. Honestly, I love all of them. I honestly don't really have a favorite. Like I'm actually happy with how they all turned out. Shocking, never happens to me. I'm normally like, oh my god, I only like 2 of these sims out of all like 8 of them that I've made because I'm just in such a sim rut. Honestly, okay, also I kind of low-key made all these sims look sort of similar. Like they don't look similar, but I feel like they have the same energy. So I like to imagine that they're like, you know, like siblings, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like they're like these like gods, not gods, what's the word? They're like the, I don't know, they're like the embodiment. You know when people make like Mother Nature as like a person? They're like the embodiment of like elements, but as fairies. It makes no sense, does it? It makes no sense. I don't know where I'm saying with this. Anyways, but yeah, Afra turned out really cool. And we are moving now on to Nida. So I did actually go ahead and like search name specific ones for these sims. I normally just go like and randomized in Sims, like, because it's just easier. But I decided to like make each name based off of what they are. So I searched like names meaning earth, names meaning water. And you know what? Works wonders, doesn't it? Really, truly. Anyways, so Nida, I've never used that name before. It's a very pretty name. Nida is the fairy of the water. So obviously I'm going to love them because I am a mermaid person. I'm not a mermaid person. I wish I was, darling, but unfortunately I'm not there yet. I'm not Cleo, the condensation. Sorry. Anyways, I also gave them more like this body detail thing that's like a cult kind of thing. It's like meant for aliens and stuff, but I use it pretty much every time I make a cult sim because I think it looks really cool. But I gave them like the one that's on their forehead, and it's kind of like between their nose and going up to like their forehead, and it looks like really cool. And I feel like it just makes them look a bit more like they're actually like fairies, because I feel like sometimes with Sims you can kind of make them look like they are just wearing the outfit. Like these aren't Halloween costumes, you know what I mean? These are like actual fairies. They're not actually. Sims 4 don't have fairies. Can we just say I would love a fairy pack? The fact we've had werewolves before fairies is actually so rude to me. Like, what on earth is wrong? Like, I would love, okay, imagine a fairy pack and it's like a game pack, like how werewolves and vampires is, and you can like go into like you can like shrink down. Imagine you could like shrink and like fly around, and like you could fly and you could like do stuff with, like, you could pick one of the 4 elements or something, or one of the different types of being a fairy. Oh my god, I would love that so much. Also, I kind of want to do Tinkerbell Sims, like Tinkerbell fairies, you know, the ones from the films. But, like, I haven't seen the films in so long, so I feel like I want to rewatch them because they're honestly really good films. I don't know if I've seen all of them, but I know I've definitely seen the first one. But if you guys know what I mean, I don't know what it's actually called. Is it just called Tinkerbell? I don't know. Does it have a name to it? I don't know. But you know the ones with like Vidya is her name? I don't even know. Couldn't tell you, babes. But I think it is. Anyways, where am I going with this? Yeah, so firstly I wanted to go with like a blue color scheme for Nida because, you know, water isn't blue, it's actually clear, but I'm gonna say it is because that's I gave wind a kind of white sort of aesthetic, so I had to go with blue. And the outfit are stunning. Literally, when I was making Afra, I saw that outfit, and I've used that outfit before, but it's so gorgeous. There's something about the way it flows. It just feels so like goddess kind of energy, and I just love it so much. So I had to go ahead and give them that outfit because it's so beautiful. And then I gave them like this blonde hair and then these little like blue things. I don't know what they are, but they're like in their ear, like on their ear, in their ears. Ew, that'd be kind of gross. On their ears, like kind of like sat there, and it just looks really cool. But anyways, yes. So we are now moving on to Idalia. So again, look at me go using different names, my darling. Apparently they all mean the different things. So Idalia is the fairy of fire. So honestly, I was very excited to make them, like probably the most excited, purely because like fire, are you kidding me? Like that's just the coolest. I'm sorry, it's true. I feel like wind and water, like I don't know, I mean, I feel like wind's the only one that's a bit like difficult to make. I feel like the rest are kind of easier. But yeah, so I wanted to give Idalia like this really cool bad butt aesthetic. I mean, fire, it just, you associate fire with like a bad butt, you know what I mean? I'm so sorry to say bad butt, by the way. Like, it's the worst thing I've ever said, but like I say ironically. Like, I just want to put it out there now, I don't say bad butt in an actual like non-ironic way. Like, I am joking every time I say that. I just want to let you guys know because I don't want you to think that I would genuinely say bad butt in any situation. Okay, I have kind of said it before, but you know what? It's because it's a habit now of saying bad butt. Like, it's just so fun to say. Anyways, where am I going with this? Yeah, so I literally put on this hair, and I like never pick a hair like straight away. I normally have to go through every single different one of my hair options before I can pick one because I'm an idiot like that. But for some reason with Dahlia, I put on this hair and I was like, boom, that's the one, babes. That's the one. So they were like really easy to make purely because like the hair was like done in a second. And I was like, whoa, wowie, that's so crazy, darling. I don't know why that's so crazy, but it felt very wild to me. But anyways, can you tell I haven't done a voiceover in like a week? Like, it's honestly shocking behavior. Like, when I haven't done a voiceover in a little bit, I swear, I don't know what I'm on about. Like, what am I on about right now? I don't know, my lips moving, they're doing something, I guess. But anyways, so I wanted to give them sort of a, like I say, more of like a fiery aesthetic. And there's this outfit that I tried on them like to begin with, but I was like, oh, it's like majority black, so I didn't really want to do it because like it's not as much like red. Also, obviously fire is like red, orange, and yellow, and like kind of blue sometimes. But like, I wasn't gonna do all that, babes. I was just gonna go with red because like I kind of wanted each one to have their own color. So Afra has like a brown and green color scheme. Then Nida has a blue color scheme. Idalia has a red color scheme, and then Celeste has a white color scheme. Just because like it's kind of easier to differentiate them, you know what I mean? Rather than like doing it like, you know, mixing different colors into each one. I felt like they'd get a bit confusing. So yeah, but I actually love how they all turned out, honestly. Idalia has these like bleach. Actually, I don't think I even give them bleached eyebrows or did I just give them no eyebrows? I honestly can't remember, but I'm obsessed with giving my Sims no eyebrows slash bleached eyebrows. Like, honestly, it's getting a bit out of hand, darling. I think someone needs to like do an intervention because I can't stop giving my Sims bleached eyebrows or no eyebrows. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason it's so lovely and like it makes me want to bleach my eyebrows or like get rid of my eyebrows. But at the same time, I know I wouldn't pull it off because like I'm me, but like that's okay. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Anyways, so Dahlia has this really cool outfit. It's like a corset with like these pants. I just kind of felt that energy from them, you know, like I just felt that vibe the most with like some like trousers rather than like a dress or anything. So I just love that outfit so much. It's so gorgeous. But anyways, now we are finally moving on to the final sim, which is Celeste. So Celeste is the fairy of wind. Like I said, I gave them lactose intolerant because I'm hilarious like that. And I wanted them to have just like this pure, just like this very just like clean, chic appearance by just using white the whole time. I never really do this. I always like add a bit of like different colors in there and stuff. But I figure like, you know what? This is like a fairy. You know what I mean? Like this is not like, this is fun. I want to mix it up. And I feel like I did make these Sims look a little bit different than my normal Sims, or at least I like to think so. I do struggle a lot with same face syndrome a lot, and I do try and mix everything up every once in a while, but honestly, I am so struggling with it. Like, I keep trying to mix them up, but it just does not seem to happen. Like, I feel like I keep trying, I swear. Like, I swear I'm not trying to make them look all similar. But anyways, I wanted to give them like a short hairstyle because all of the rest have like, well, I mean, I guess Idalia does have like a short hairstyle, but I wanted to give Celeste like a very short hairstyle, like kind of like a pixie cut kind of vibe. Get it? Ha. Sorry. Anyways, and then I gave them this, I gave them like pinky kind of like tan wings because obviously if I did them white, you couldn't really see them very much, and I didn't want to go with that. I wanted to be able to actually see the wings still because, you know, that's kind of who they are. And then I found this dress and I was like, oh my god, this is stunning, this is beautiful, this is talented, this is incredible, this is perfect, this is everything. And it just felt like so fitting for them, so I just gave them that dress and I was like, boom, we are done, darlings. But yeah, anyways guys, that is these Sims created. So let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. Let me know which one your favorite is as well. I honestly don't really have a favorite. I think they're all very cool in their own way and I'm really happy how they turned out. Like I said, there'll be a full CC list in the description down below. I'm gonna try and get some more videos out every other day like I normally do now that I've got a mic back, so hopefully that'll work out. Oh my god, also I forgot to say that they all have these like ears that have a little heart at the end of them. How cute is that? But anyway, sorry, where am I going with this? Yeah, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, do if you want, and I'll see you guys in the video. I love you guys. Sorry, that was so aggressive.